2 paces more to grab another. The madness lies with the vulnerability that 2-footed locomotion exposes us to, not just in the environment, but with friends and foes. Other animals stay on 4 legs and protect their soft underbellies, but genus Homo stood tall and walked upright, face first into the future, heroic before the challenge. 1, then 2, 3, then entire families recognized the crazy wisdom of rising up and shed their fear of being unguarded, because great art, great decisions, great ideas always open us up to the worst and best. To move ahead, you must be tested. To walk strong, you can't be afraid. You need the confidence of believing you won't tumble and have a saber-toothed tiger rip the heart from your bared chest. It has taken 5 million years of falling and rising for us to become who we are, but we have persevered, and in that persistence lies the accumulation of ingenuity that is at the core of our progress. Walking is what we are made to do. Our development into bipedal animals is an event coded so deep within us that although it can be easily ignored, it is impossible to forget. Everything about how we function in this world, from our cognition to the way we breathe, eat, move, and procreate, even how we defecate, is built around a 2-legged body that has pulled itself up off the ground and spent 100,000 generations perfecting how we interact with other humans and this planet. It was the tragic death of my little brother in a terrible boating accident that eventually led me to embark on that 4-month Himalayan traverse. I began the trek uneasily, strangely unaware of just how deeply Gareth's passing had affected me. And in that state of unrealized loss, I threw myself into the journey. I walked 6 to 10 hours at a stretch, 40 kilometers a day, 7 days a week. I walked until my legs ached and my feet blistered. Day after day, month after month, I kept walking, and by the time I reached the Mahakali River, the border between India and Nepal, and the end of the trek, something had changed in me. The fog that shrouded me since Gareth's death had lifted. I wasn't healed. I still yearned for his presence, but I had become stronger, psychologically and emotionally. Honor and trust had crept back into my life. One stride to the next had become simply about pure movement, the wonder of being, the ecstasy of doing, the joy of adventure. How had this transformation occurred? For years afterwards, I strove to understand what had brought about this shift in perception. I became obsessed with finding the element that stitched environment, people, and enchantment together. I considered each factor separately, the geography, the culture, the religion, but none could explain the mystery. Finally, it dawned on me that the answer lay in the simplest part of the equation, the thing I had connected with unconsciously but so deeply: walking. I came to recognize that the very act of placing one foot in front of the other over and over again had shifted something in me and facilitated my acceptance of the way things were. How could something so simple have changed my life so dramatically? I began to investigate humankind's primal motion and was surprised at how many writers, artists, philosophers, scientists, business people, and world leaders incorporated walking in their daily routines. Just about every major thinker has understood, consciously or unconsciously, that our most basic movement is a key to